Let us continue our topic, degree of elasticity, price elasticity of demand. It can be classified into 5 types, such as elastic demand. Its value will be greater than 1. Then elastic demand, that is, if the percentage change in quantity demand is greater than the percentage change in price, is called elastic demand. Here demand curve will be flatter. The elasticity of demand will be greater than 1 if the percentage change in demand is greater than the percentage change in price. If there is a 10 rupee change, then demand will be higher than the price, that is quantity will change more than 50, that is elastic demand. Its value will be greater than 1. Then inelastic demand, if the percentage change in demand is less than the percentage change in price, is called inelastic demand or less elastic demand. The value of elasticity would be less than 1. Here the demand curve would be less flat or more steep. If change in price is rupees 20, then demand is quantity demanded is 10, then there is less than the percentage change in price, percentage change in demand is less than percentage change in price, is called inelastic demand or less elastic demand. The value will be less than 1. We look into this diagram. First case is elastic demand, second case is inelastic demand. The first diagram, demand curve is flatter. In the second case, it is more steep. Then third type is perfectly elastic demand. Its value will be infinite. When a small change in needs to price leads to infinite change in demand, we have perfectly elastic demand. For example, if gold price is changed to rupees 10,000, when demand will be more, it cannot be predictable, because now the price of the gold is very high. So if it is changed into less unit, here the demand will be more. We cannot predict count. Here the elasticity of demand would be infinite and demand curve is parallel to x-axis. Then fourth case is perfectly inelastic demand. Whatever may be the change in price, quantity demand is unaffected, is known as perfectly inelastic demand. In this case, value of elasticity is 0. The demand curve would be vertical to the x-axis. Here, whatever may be the change in price, quantity demand is unaffected. It is called perfectly inelastic demand. Here, value of elasticity is pure 0. The demand curve would be vertical to x-axis. Look into these two diagrams. First case is demand curve is parallel to x-axis. Then in second case is demand curve is parallel to y-axis. First case, demand is infinite. The second case is 0. So first diagram is perfectly elastic and second case is perfectly inelastic. And fifth type is unitary elastic demand. If the percentage change in demand and percentage change in price are equal, It is called unitary elastic demand. For example, if the price changed from rupees 5 to 10, then demand also changed from 10 to 15, equal proportion. Then percentage change in demand and percentage change in price are equal. It is called unitary elastic demand. Here the value of elasticity is 1 and the curve has moderate slope. It is a rectangular hyperbola curve. So look into this diagram. This shape is called rectangular hyperbola. The elasticity of demand is equal to 1. Then we can summarize elasticities in a table. First, perfectly elastic, its value is infinite. Its curve is parallel to x-axis. Then perfectly inelastic, its value is 0. Its curve is parallel to y-axis. Third, unitary elastic, its value is 1. It is a rectangular hyperbola. Then fourth one, elastic, its value is greater than 1. Then there is a flatter shape curve. Then inelastic or less elastic, here value is less than 1. Then its curve will be relatively steep than elastic. So these are the topics related to types of degree of elasticity of demand. Okay.